Okay, so it looks like another popular YouTube couple has been caught in the crossfire of another cheating scandal. The popular YouTube couple, De'Ara and Ken, have been kind of exposed for Ken cheating on De'Ara. The sad thing about this is, not only does De'Ara have to deal with the fact that, her boyfriend was cheating on her, but they dropped this tea on her birthday, which is so jacked up. But in case you haven't heard, I'm going to play some of the audio of Ken talking to the alleged woman he was cheating with. And then I'm going to play a little bit of the audio from De'Ara talking to the woman as well. All of this audio comes from All Tea, All Shade. They posted the video. I'm just going to play the audio. In the video they posted, you can't really see anything. They have it blocked because the girl wants to be anonymous. So I'm just going to play the audio. On another separate video, they showed him on FaceTime with the girl where you can actually see him on FaceTime. But the girl was blocked in that video also, so you can't really see her there either. So I'm just going to play the one where it's like evident that something was going on. If you want to search those other videos, look them up. But here you go. Here goes.
Okay. If you move past it, then listen. If you move past it, then why are you still messaging me? Honestly, because if you move past it, her to move past it too. But why keep this going? Like I told you like 2 weeks ago that I wasn't gonna message you no more. I don't want to do this, blah blah. And then you come back still messaging me. Wow. Like. Wow. I have you delete everything. I have everything in my phone. What are you talking about? I have everything. Really? Responses to everything. Like, really? I have all of that in my phone. So, yeah. This is great. Okay, well, you can I admit, I never took you as this kind of spiteful person. Okay, but the only thing is, I wanted to let her know. That's cool. You let me on. You let me on into thinking things were different. You told me.
Okay, so that was her talking to Ken. Now, here is her talking to De'Ara, explaining the situation and explaining, how everything went down. Here goes.
Week where you were supposed to be gone. He even asked me, like, this is the disrespectful part. He tried to get me to come by you guys' apartment. Because I was at 1145 Lounge. I don't know if you know where that is. And he was like, I live up the street from there. You should come over. And he like insisted on inviting me over. And I said, no. What? What was that? That was that week where you were gone. Oh, okay. With, he told me you were at your mom's or whatever. Okay. That week where you were gone, I went out with my sister and we went to 1145 and he insisted on me coming over or something. First he was going to come to the club, come to the bar with his brother. That's what he said, but supposedly his brother didn't have his ID on him or something like that. And then after that, he was like, you know what, why don't you just come over? And I was like, no, like that's not right. Like that's disrespectful. I never come to your place. You and your girl still lives there. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. And I was just, what I was going off of, I was going off based on what he was telling me. He was telling me you guys wasn't working it out and things like that, and things weren't going good. So whenever I would see pictures, I would be like, how are you guys not working it out if I see, you all on social media? And he'd be like, oh, we have to get paid for certain things, and she wants me to post this and that, and I have to do it, and all of that.
Alright. Well, can I also ask you another question?
Okay.
I just, because honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Who knows?
And I'm telling you this, I'm not telling you this, like, out of spite. I just felt like I'm, like, tired of being led on, and I just wanted to, like, end it with him, and I wanted to let you know that...
Okay. That's perfectly fine. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to ask. Okay, so let's just hypothetically speaking, if I do take a minute, who knows what, and he isn't hitting you up or he isn't doing anything of the nature anymore. Like, will there be any type of, I don't know, let's
would I feel spiteful for you taking him back?
Just randomly, knowing that he isn't doing anything anymore.
No. Why would I? I mean, I feel bad that he let me on for so long, but I mean, if he should really stop threatening me, and sending me messages like that, because I mean, he's living with this guilt, and I don't want to live like that.
I mean, you can clearly hear somebody in the background of the girl telling her like things to say, coaching her on what to say to De'Ara. Also in the other video where they have a clip of her talking to him on FaceTime, you can kind of hear a voice of somebody telling her like what to say.
Wow, the lengths you go to, man.
Oh my gosh, you.
Okay.
You just making it worse. You're making it bad.
No,
Like,
I haven't made it worse yet, but I'm about to.
yeah, okay.
You got to go to All Tea All Shade to get the full video where you can actually see him on FaceTime. You can't see much, like I said, but I'm not going to post their full video. Anyways, one thing I noticed is you can tell that the girl is clearly young. So again, this is what is to be expected. But let me give you my thoughts. Okay, so I look at this situation from two totally different perspectives. One perspective of mine is I feel sad for De'Ara that she has to face this. But on the other flip side of it, I think that it's kind of not, I don't want to say it's good that he cheated because that's not good at all. So I don't want you guys to misunderstand what I'm saying. But what I mean by this is I think it's good for the children who look up to these relationships and they think like, oh my God, they have the perfect relationship. And they think that, you know, just because these relationships show you what they want you to see, they think that it's perfect and they aspire for this perfect relationship that isn't realistic. I think that it's good that they can see that these are young adults and they are learning and growing as they go. De'Ara she just turned 20 through and it's 20 through. De'Ara is 22 years old. She just celebrated her 22nd birthday and this news dropped on her birthday, which is totally jacked up. But De'Ara is 22. I think Ken may be younger. I'm not sure. But I think that he's a little bit younger than her. Anyways, they're in their early 20s. When I was in my early 20s, I was living my best life. For the most part, most 22-year-olds are not solely committed in one single relationship, you know, and you explore and you date and you talk to this girl, you have girlfriends and, you know, it's not really too serious at 22 for the most part. So for them, it's just like, you know, they're young. Of course, like this is a long committed relationship. So I don't expect him to be, you know, 100% perfect. And I don't fault him for, you know, being a young adult. Like, not saying that I condone him cheating because I don't, but to me, realistically speaking, it is to be expected. I'm not like, oh my God, like gonna like feel like he's this horrible, bad, horrible person, because that's what's to be expected at 22, 21, however old he is years old. That's what's to be expected. I was looking at a lot of the comments and people were like faulting the young woman who decided to expose Ken as a cheater. And realistically, she's not the one in a committed relationship. And you guys never know what these men are telling these women. You know, it seems like from the outside looking in that she very well could have believed him and him saying, you know, oh, I'm not happy, you know, I want to, you know, talk to you, Men lead women on all day. And I'm not going to fault her for falling into the trap of believing a man. And not only that, she's not in a relationship. He is. So he needs to be held accountable for his actions. So was she a little bit spiteful in posting this? Yes. But at the same time, I understand that her feelings may have been hurt. Niggas lie every day. And people always get mad at the other woman like, oh, she out of line, she wrong, You never know what these men are telling these women. Like, you never know. And sometimes some men naturally have a really good gift of gab and they'll make you believe some stuff that ain't true. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think about the situation. Like I said, I'm kind of glad that, you know, people are realizing that there is no perfect relationship. There is no such thing as a perfect relationship. You know, you have times where you're happy, you have times where you're sad, and it's not perfect. You're dealing with two individuals, two different personalities. You know, you're living, you're growing, you're at the same time, like you're going through personal growth and you're growing as a couple. They also are a brand in a business. So you're branding yourself and you're growing your business as well. And with that, you know, it comes challenges and that's what real people face. These couples show you what they want you to see. They're not going to show you the times when they're sad, when they're angry, when they're mad, because that would go against their brand. But is that what's realistically happening? Yes, it is. They're 22, 21, however old. They're young. They are young adults living their lives together, making a life for themselves together. And I think that, you know, with the right type of support, they'll be able to bounce back from this. I think that they make a very cute couple online, and I hope that they don't let this ruin what they have going on. They have a good thing going on, and not to say like, oh, she just needs to accept him, like get over it. But I think that, you know, they've built something beautiful together. So I think that it's something that they can work out. Let me know what you guys think about it though. Let's talk about it in the comments. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more celebrity news and gossip. But in order to do that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now. Don't wait, do it right now. All right, guys, peace.